Welcome to HOUSEMATES Club. Just make yourselves comfortable.
Good afternoon, Slimbola.
Good afternoon.
You're welcome to your diary session for today.
Thank you.
I wanted to tell me, how has the day been for you?
My day has been great. It's been going fine. So it's been good.
Okay. I learned you participated in the morning exercise this morning. Am I correct?
Correct.
And I noticed that you had to take a break. What was the reason?
I was feeling tired, exhausted, so I just had to opt out.
Okay. Okay, but you're feeling better now, right?
Yes, I'm feeling
Wonderful.
great.
Wonderful. So far, so good in the Chase clan. For this week, you've participated in 2 separate tasks, right?
Correct.
All right. Which of these 2 tasks did you enjoy the most?
The blindfold tax, I did enjoy the tax a lot.
Okay, why was that?
The tax was fun, so my favorite tax of the week.
All right. Wonderful. And which did you find the most challenging out of the 2?
Spelling bee.
Spelling
The spelling bee tax was kind of like very, very challenging. Just put me on our way, so.
Okay. Which words did you find difficult to spell? The spelling bee
Philanthropy.
task?
I found philanthropy too. Like, I found it difficult. So, I don't know. I was scared, nervous, so I didn't know what I was spelling.
All right. Quite understandable, Slimbola. This is the 13th day in the Chase clan. I want to know, Slimbola, which housemates do you think or have you bonded with the most?
I have bonded with a lot of the housemates. Zubi, Matthew, Peter. I have bonded with Jay, with Mercy Day. I have bonded with Faithfulness, Cassie. In fact, almost all the housemates. They've been very great so far. So it's been easy bonding with all of them.
Okay. And I want to know, this bonding, do you think there is any one of this bonding that is going to extend itself towards the shore of Chase clan, or is it just for the game, for the house?
Yeah, definitely it's going to extend. It's not just going to be here, because the kind of bond it's not just going to end in the house. Definitely outside the house, we're still going to keep communication. So.
All right, hopefully so, Slimbola. Still talking about the housemates, what do you have to say about the relationships in the house, Slimbola? Have you in any way noticed any, triangle, any love triangle, or any dual relationship? Have you?
I have noticed about 3 relationships.
All right, do you want to tell me about that?
Yeah, Mercy and Mercy Day. Oh my God, I am jealous of their relationship. God, when?
Okay.
Their relationship has been amazing. It's been great. Then we have Faith and Draw. Yeah, their relationship is cool. And who else? Okay, Cindy and AG Baby.
Okay. Away from those housemates you mentioned, Slimbola, talking about you specifically, is there any housemate you've been, physically attracted to, or you understand what I mean, Slimbola? You want to tell me about?
Sure. I do like Matthew Peter.
Okay.
I like him a lot, but just I don't know. It's not something serious. It's just
But
normal
then,
likeness.
if you say you like Matthew Peter, why haven't you made any goal, or you just like him and want to keep it that way?
Yeah, I just like him and I want it to be that way.
All right, the choice is yours, Limbola. Talking about Matthew Peter too, does he know that you like him? Is there any sign? Do you know that he likes you back in return, or?
He knows I like him. He has a girlfriend outside that he loves a lot. So we're just friends, like I said, nothing serious, just friends.
Okay, considering that he knows that you like him, how has his reaction been towards you and around you?
He's been him,
Just there, right?
yeah, he's been just there.
Okay. It's all right, Limbola. Yesterday was filled with emotions, and this was caused by the evictions that happened last night in the Chase clan. What exactly do you have to say about last night's evictions, Limbola? I want you to tell me about it. What do you feel about the 4 evicted housemates?
I was shocked about one particular housemate leaving, and that was Dr. Aki. I wasn't expecting him to be evicted yesterday. So, of all the housemates, I was really sad that Dr. Aki had to leave. It was this very nice guy that connects with everybody, and I guess a lot of housemates feel the way I feel concerning Dr. Aki. But the rest, nothing much to say.
All right. Talking about Dr. Aki, personally for you, was there any moment during a stay in the house where both of you, bonded any special memory between the both of you?
Nah, not at all. We didn't bond at all. I and Dr. Aki, no.
Okay. So it was just a general likeness for him and all of that, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All right. It was nice having the discussion with you, Limbola. All right. We've come to the end of the diary section, Limbola, and I want to appreciate you. Also, thank you very much for answering your questions. All right. As soon as you are guided to leave, please leave. Thank you. Good afternoon, Zubi.
Good afternoon.
How are you doing today?
I'm fine.
You're welcome to diary session for today. I want you to tell me about the day. How's the day been for you?
Well, my day has been cool. I've just been having some rest today. Nothing much.
All right. I learned that you did not participate in the exercise this morning. Why is that so?
I did not participate because I was weak. I woke up weak. I didn't have strength, so that was why I didn't participate.
And how are you feeling now?
Well, I'm recovering. I'm okay.
You've participated in 2 tasks this week. Am I correct?
Yes, you are.
That's the blindfold task and the spelling bee task. Which of these 2 tasks did you find the most challenging?
The 2 tasks. Well, I think that is the one of spelling bee, just spelling bee.
Why is that so?
Because the first question I was asked of, I missed it, and I could not really get what the host was saying. That's why.
Are you meaning to say you did not get the word you were asked to spell?
Yes, I didn't get it.
Which did you enjoy the most?
Which did I enjoy most? How?
Of the 2 tasks?
Okay, that was the blindfolded task.
Zoe,
Yes.
this is your 13th day in a cheese class. Which housemates have you connected with the most in the house?
The housemates I've connected with the most in the house, about 5 persons, like the most. I have Slim Bullet, I have Matthew Peter, I have who else? Their names are leaving my head. Slim Bullet, Matthew Peter, I have Cindy, I have, what is her name? Cassie and Perry. Just 5%.
What exactly is the relationship between you and Matthew Peter today?
We are just friends. He tells me stuff, like his personal stuff. So we're just friends, basic friends.
Still about the housemates today. What do you have to say about the relationships in the house?
Oh,
Have you noticed any relationship, any love triangle? Do you want to tell me about it?
well, in as much as I love minding my business, obviously the whole relationship thing happening in the house is so obvious. So, talking about relationships, we have Mr. J and J. We have Joel and not Faith, sorry, Joel and Faith, and we have one other person forgotten. But those are the two persons I'm familiar with the most.
Specifically, tell me about the relationship between Joel and Faith. You were there when it all started, right?
Yeah.
All right. Can I get it clear?
They just have a romantic relationship. That is what I've seen so far, romantic relationship, nothing else.
Has there been any time you felt they were, the ship was sinking, or has it always been lovey-dovey, roses?
Like I said earlier on, I love minding my business, but with what I've come across, they're always in good terms. So, that's it.
Just tonight, you were involved in the evictions, and from the look of things, it stirred up lots of emotions. What exactly do you have to say about last night's eviction, Julie?
Yeah, last night eviction. Well, to be honest, I didn't see that of Dr. Aki's eviction coming because she was like the last person I spoke to yesterday, and we're talking about our votes, how the house has been so far we've been in here, and what await us outside. And well, I thought I was going to be evicted. I thought I was going to be evicted, but I don't know. I think luck was on my side, and I was emotional because Tega was my teammate in Team Maxon, and then Dr. Aki. We just kind of bonded yesterday. That was why I felt so emotional. That was just why I felt emotional.
So how exactly did you feel surviving last night's eviction, personally? How exactly did you feel?
Well, I felt relieved. I felt relieved. I really felt relieved. That's what I would say. I just felt relieved.
Zubi,
Yeah.
talking about strategies, what strategies have you put in place to remain longer up to the finals in the chase class?
Talking about strategies, well, I don't think I'm using any strategy. I'm just being me. Like when we had our first interview, I told the viewers that I'll be bringing myself into the house. I'll be bringing a lot of energy and vibes. So that's what I've been doing throughout my stay in this clan.
Is there any other thing you would like to tell me, Zubi?
Any other thing, like personal or something happening in
personal or anything that happened in the house you'd like me to know?
Well, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Personally, I'm hungry. That's all.
Okay. Food will be provided. Zubi.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, thank you.
It was nice having this diary session with you.
Thank you.
Your diary session has now come to an end.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Joel.
Good afternoon.
You're welcome to your diary session for today. How are you doing today, Joel?
I'm doing good. I'm doing very fine. Yeah.
Can you tell me about your day? How's your day been so far?
Well, at first I was still thinking about yesterday's eviction, and I was happy and scared about yesterday, and I think that's what it kind of gave me a headache. Like I slept with it. Even this morning I felt it, and I was just grateful and happy that I wasn't evicted yesterday. Yeah, So that was this morning, but since then I've been good. Yeah, been fine.
I'm glad you're better now. Talking about the eviction, why exactly do you think you felt the way you felt?
Well, I think because I would have been evicted yesterday if it wasn't for the fact that I won the immunity task game the day before, and also because I thought Faith was going to leave the house yesterday. So I think that was what triggered the headache. Yeah.
Okay, you talked about faith now. Joel, what is your relationship with faith been since you came into the house?
Well, it wasn't planned. It was unexpected, but we have something together. More than friend, more than friendship. I think more of a relationship. Yes. And we intend to continue even after the show, after the house. Yeah.
Conversations around the house had it that you once had a go at Mary Kane. Is there anything you would like to say about that, Joel?
Well, about that, I and Mary were initially attracted to each other, but things changed and we just began to write a loathe each other. Yeah, for some reasons we don't just vibe anymore, but right now we are good though. We still say some few words to each other. But for some certain reasons, I don't know why she keeps acting weird sometimes. This moment she might be happy at me and the other moments just switch. That's it. I don't understand that.
So would it be safe to say that the switch in mood is a result of your relationship with faith?
Yeah, I think so. Like 70%. I'd say that.
Aside faith, Joel, which other housemates have you connected with in the house?
Oh, quite a lot of them, like some of the evicted housemates, Dr. Archie, Tega, Max, and some of the housemates in the house now, like Zuby, Slim Bullet, Jay Morningstar, Mercy, Faith, Matthew Peter, Matthew OG, and just to mention a few. I think all of them, they are good. I've connected with most of them. I've vibed with them, yeah.
You talked about Dr. Archie. Did you see his eviction last night coming?
Actually, no, I never thought so. I never actually saw it coming. It was unexpected. It was mind blowing. For real. I didn't see it coming at all.
This week, you participated in two different tasks. Which of the two tasks did you find the most challenging, Joel?
Actually, before the second task, I thought the second task would be more challenging. Yeah, I'll be honest. The second task is actually more challenging than the first, because in the first task I expected to do better because most of the words were actually simple, but for some reasons I fumbled and I got knocked out at the third round. While the second one was just like a blind man game, so that was much more challenging, and surprisingly I scored a highest point.
As challenging as the second task, which is the blindfold task, what aspects of that task did you find enjoyable? Because for someone to have won a task that he called challenging, it means that there was a particular part of that task. You know, what strategy did you put in place to make sure you won the task?
Okay. At first, we were given the information. We were given the instruction that when you enter the task, then we are not supposed to squash a cup or we lose 10 points. So I had it in mind that when I start, I will squat and be moving my leg, just gliding my leg on the ground so as not to squash any cup. And pretty much that's what I did. And I also had in mind that just place your hand on top anywhere on the ground and just pick any cup. Just try to use your hand to feel the ascending part and the descending part of the cup and just stack them up together and be time conscious, even though I wasn't really told the seconds or the minutes we had. So I think that was just my strategy I used in the last task.
Has your relationship with Faith allowed you time with the other housemates?
Well, most of them feel like I'm beefing them because of the most time I spend with Faith. And I think that's kind of creating some enmity between me and a few of them that we vibe together a lot before. Yeah.
Do you think there is something you want to do better going forward? Or is there anything you want to tell me about that?
Okay. Personally, I'd like to vibe more with those certain housemates. I feel like I'm beefing them or I'm not giving them much attention. But Faith, on the other hand, she doesn't like it when I'm together or I'm closer to some of the female housemates. And most of the female housemates that I vibe with are those that I'm more connected with. But Faith, I think she gets uncomfortable when I'm closer to them. And still, it hurts the other housemates that I'm not vibing with them a lot.
Joel,
Yes.
we've come to the end of your diary session for today. It was nice having this session with you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Mercy J.
Good afternoon.
How are you feeling today?
I feel better. I feel a bit better today compared to the other days.
This week has been one hell of a week for you, health-wise.
Yeah.
So far, so good. Throughout the course of your ill health, how has it been easy for you to cope through the stress of the week? Which housemate has been helpful?
It's not been easy at all. This week, I think this will be the toughest week for me on the show. Been one hell of a ride, and if not for the housemate that has been supporting me so far, I think at some point I felt like going home, just letting go and just go back home and something like that. So Jay has been supporting me so much, and taking care of me, making sure I'm healthy, eating fine and stuff.
Talking about J, that's J.
Yeah.
What exactly is the relationship between you two?
Okay. I always knew this question was gonna come. The relationship between me and Jay. Okay, should I say it? Okay, simply we're a couple in the house, and I think it's not just gonna end in the house. Jay has really been an amazing person for me not to take him seriously or to just end things after this show. So it's really been, it's something great. It shares so much. It's something really strong, powerful, that is really gonna last even after the show.
Mercy J.
Yes.
Do you think Jay feels the same way towards you?
Definitely, he affirms that every day. He reminds me every day how he feels about me and how seriously he takes me. So, he is.
That's beautiful. This week you weren't able to participate in the blindfold task, am I correct?
Yes, I wasn't able to participate.
But you did participate in the spelling bee task, right?
Oh yeah, I did.
Can you tell me about it?
Well,
Was there any challenge? Did you enjoy the task?
I really enjoyed this task. I'm more of an intellectual person. I love stuff that brings out the that part of me, spelling, reading, debating, stuff like that. Things that have to do with using your intelligence, not basically all that stuff. I really enjoyed the spelling bee. even though I didn't win. It was one task I really enjoyed a lot.
Talking about the task, the spelling bee task, Mr. J, which word did you find the most challenging?
For me, when it comes to spelling, I don't have any challenge. I think I lost out of the game because of being tension, the fear of, oh, you have to win or you have to lose, and I made a very unnecessary error. So for me, spelling is of no challenge to me.
Mr. J.
Yeah.
Talking about your relationship with Jay, do you think it has in any way affected your relationship with other housemates in the house?
Oh, very well.
Can you tell me about it?
Very, very well. It has really affected my relationship with other housemates in the house. Right from when we were in the camp, initially I just took it like it was just a normal girls thing to maybe when they see a fellow girl to be a threat or something, they just naturally pick on the person. But over time I realized that a lot of confrontations in the house between me and other female housemates, because of the arguments and attacks, directly and indirectly, is because of Jay. And so far, they no longer attack me indirectly, they now come at me directly. So it has really affected my relationship with the female housemates in the house. Though that doesn't bother me, because I don't believe because of how you feel about a particular person, it should push you to hate or pick on other people. So you should always learn to back out on some things in life. As for the male housemates, I don't know, but so far, though I feel like it's just surface from their end, but so far we're all good.
Still talking about Jay, Mr. J. When exactly did you begin a relationship with Jay?
Okay. I am one person that I know what I want, and I don't like being in a confused relationship or anything. So I clearly said, I'm coming into this house, I'm not coming in for any relationship or any sort. So if you know you're coming to play mind games with me or you're looking for a relationship in the house, I am unavailable for that. So you decide what you want, you let me know. If I'm cool with it, I'm cool with it. So it came out up front and told me, okay, this is it. He really likes me, and he too doesn't want a relationship that's just going to end on the show, and want stuff outside the house as well. So, and it's really, really been teaching me a lot. It's not just about the relationship. Jay seems to be someone that is very, very intelligent, exposed, and older than I am. So he corrects me, and like he opens me up to much more things I'm not exposed to. So if it was just a play or not a serious, I don't think he'll go that far in making sure that I am this kind of person I want to be, that I'm actually getting there.
Mr. J.
Yes.
Talking about the evictions yesterday, did you at any point feel you will be evicted?
Oh, on every eviction I'm always so scared, because I don't know what goes on in the remaining 5 to 1 minute before the voting lines are being closed. I'm always so scared, like, am I going and stuff. No matter how strong I tend to appear in the physical, I'm always really scared inside. I'm always like, I'm going, something like that. So yesterday I was very scared. Actually thought I was going to go home. I don't know, I just felt it inside and I was so tensioned.
So it's safe to say that you're not ready to leave Iche's clan anytime soon, right?
I don't plan on leaving Iche's clan anytime soon. I want to stay to the last day of the show and possibly win the show.
Wonderful.
And that's what brought me here.
What exactly do you have to say about the 4 evicted housemates last night?
Well, my kind of person, I don't easily get close to people on a personal level. I just like being cool with everybody. So my kind of zone, my friend zone, is actually very tight and small. So I'm cool with everyone that left, and I don't have maybe any kind of issues with them. I actually felt bad they left. I felt bad because it's not easy getting into the show and then leaving the show. It's quite a very painful thing. So I really felt bad for them. It was quite sad, and I wish them the best of luck in all of their endeavors as they've left the show.
Mercy J,
Yeah.
is there any other thing you would like to tell me personally, or anything you've noticed in the house, among the housemates?
There's so much to talk about. There's so much I've noticed. I know today's diary session, I'm not in my best of mood, in my usual mood, because of how ill I am, but I'll still say what I have to say. There are some housemates in the house that feel like they are invincible. It's not a bad thing to be overconfident when you are in a contest with other people. You need to show them that you're strong, but while doing that, do not abuse that overconfidence. A lot of housemates feel they are invincible and they are immune to eviction or they are immune to disqualification, and they can climb on other people's head as it pleases. As of yesterday, one of the housemates, which has been directly picking on me without the permission of the HOH or the sanitary, made a roster for cleaning the female room and bathroom. And this person knows quite well that I'm very sick and what happened to me this week. And then the person put up my name first on the list. I didn't have any problem with any roster or anything. I just asked them, why do you have to put my name first? And the person started yelling, shouting. And I hate people yelling at me, no matter who they are. So it's really bad that everybody really fought so hard to be on the show. And just for one petty reason or the other, some people feel like they actually bigger than other people and they can do as they please, or they can hurt anybody, say anything to anybody and get away with it. It's really bad because a lot of houses have been saying a lot of things. One time in the house, someone actually cursed me right in the sitting room in front of other housemates. I'm gonna die. A lot of bad stuff are gonna happen to me, online, offline. So a lot of houses are really, I don't even know what to say, but it's really, the whole thing is getting messier every day, really getting bad, and it's no longer comfortable for me because I'm really trying to keep my cool and make sure that I'm all good at my own end. And then I think that's basically everything I have to say so far.
Mercy J,
Yes.
I know you've connected with a few of the housemates since you came into Iche's clan. Would you like to tell me the names of those you've not connected to in any way whatsoever?
I haven't connected to a lot of people. It's actually a very tough thing for me, a very difficult thing for me to connect to other people because I'm someone that really have a very strong trust issue. So it's very difficult for me to let someone into my space, and I hate people encroaching my space. So far, there are just basically few people are bonded with, and that's just Jay, Faith. I think these names keep on coming up in my diary sessions. Faith, Jay, Zubi, Joel. So far, those are the people I've actually allowed into my space, and we've bonded. The rest of the housemates, they are actually very inconsistent with their personalities, and I'm not all about the whole fake thing and stuff. So far, I like to stay in my own space.
Mercy J,
Yes, sir.
it's been beautiful having this diary session with you.
I'm here. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Faith.
Good afternoon.
How are you feeling today?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you.
So, can you tell me about your day since you woke up?
My day has been fine and stressful.
Stressful in what sense? Faith?
Yeah. The workout, we went for workout. So it has been stressful, sure.
But how do you feel now?
I'm fine. I'm okay.
Talking about the housemates, Faith, you seem to be very connected with Joel. Am I correct?
Yes.
Is there anything you'd like to tell me about Joel? What exactly is the relationship between you and Joel?
Okay, firstly, Joel and I, we are in love. Yeah. We have something, and the reason why I like Joel is because he's a talented guy. He's intelligent, he's hardworking, he's caring, he's loving, he's determined. He's always ready to do what he wants to do. Like, he's always focused. I think, yeah, that's all.
As your relationship with Joel affected your relationship with other housemates in any way?
Okay. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Tell me about it.
Okay. Firstly, when we were at the camp, there's this girl, Mary. She had a crush on Joel. Okay. So when she got to know that Joel has a crush on me, she started briefing me. She gossips about me almost every day. Even today, so she still did the same thing. Like she's always doing that thing. And in Cindy also, I don't know if she's jealous. I don't even know what to call it. I don't know if she's jealous, but that's really affected most of my. That's affected a lot, I think.
Some of the housemates say that you seem to be a very quiet person. Can this be attributed to the fact that you always found around Joel? If Joel wasn't in the picture, was it always going to be like that?
No. I'm a very calm person. Whether Joe will stay or not, this is who I am. Very calm.
Still talking about Joel first. Do you see this relationship going beyond the house or just in the house?
No, I see it's going beyond the house. Yeah, we've actually planned.
All right. Apart from Joel, is there any other housemate you've connected with, you've bonded with, that you have daily conversation with? Or is it only about Joel?
No, not just Joel. Faithfulness, Mary J, and J.
Can you tell me more about your relationship with Faithfulness? Faith.
All right. Faithfulness has been a very supportive person. I love his vibe, energy, everything about him. Right from day one, even before we got into this house, he has always been there for me. Yeah, I think that's it.
You participated in the 2 tasks this week, am I correct?
Yes, I did.
Which did you find the most challenging, Faith?
Okay, the spelling bee.
Why is that so?
Actually, I'm not really good at spelling. Right from time, I don't really like going out for competition like that. I don't go out for spelling bee.
Talking about the blindfold task, was there any strategy you put in place to perform better in the task?
Not really. No.
Yesterday was the eviction in the Chase clan, Faith. How exactly did you feel about the evictions?
At first, I was scared. I was really, really scared.
Did you really think you were going to be evicted?
Yeah. Yes.
And why do you think so?
My competitors, there's a lot of competition in this store because Cindy, if I start mentioning names, it's just the voting rate. How will I even put it? Everything that yesterday's vote, everything was just. It was what I was like. What it actually wasn't what I was expecting, though.
Considering the number of those who were evicted yesterday, how exactly do you feel? Was there any of those who were evicted yesterday you felt connected to in any way? How did you feel about their evictions?
I'm connected to Sonia. At first, I never knew she was going to be evicted because when I asked her, she said she had enough votes. So when her name was called, I was surprised. I was really surprised because I wasn't even expecting it at all. I wasn't expecting it.
Talking about you, Faith, how exactly did you feel surviving last night's eviction?
Oh, I was very happy. Very, very happy. Very happy. I was overwhelmed with joy.
I want to ask you, Faith.
Okay.
If Joel had been evicted yesterday, what would have been your reaction?
to be honest, I would have been very pissed, very, very hungry because, so, yeah, I think that's it.
Angry at Joel?
Not really, no, you didn't do anything wrong. Just, I'll be sad.
Faith,
Yeah.
is there anything you would like to tell me that has been happening to you personally or that you've noticed among your fellow housemates?
No, not really.
Faith, the diary session has come to an end. It was nice having this session with you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Got a lot of things I wanna say. I got so much on the way.